Oh, buddy, I'm so sorry to hear about your bunny. That sucks, man. And you, I mean, the life that you gave to your bunny compared to imagine other bunnies is just a beautiful blessing. And to have all those years with you and to cradle its head, um, you really brought something beautiful to his life. And I know vice versa as well. And so I'm sorry for that loss. And to let those emotions well up, that requires real strength, man. And I think that brings healing, and it's profound, and it brings up profound questions about like, well, why does this little life force who's my friend just disappear? It was within one day that it happened, and now it's kind of reframed the way that you see things. And death does have a way of reframing life. Maybe this glimpse of our mortality, realizing that we were going to die, is what reframed the human life, which makes us feel like we're under this kind of time constraint. And so that's a blessing and a curse. It pushed us and it made us accomplish stuff, but it's like we always know that our time is going to end. I think death does have a way of reframing things in general. I think you can't have a close encounter with death and come out the same. And it's been like that this year in our lives too. We had my stepdad pass within the last year, as well as my aunt. And so death has come really close. I feel like that veil has become pretty thin, especially after my stepdad's passing. There were like a lot of little synchronicities that made me think there's some larger kind of current at play here. And I think it comes down to, well, what do we think does happen when we die? And how will that in turn frame our living? So you say you want to adapt to the life that you're in. I think that's beautiful that you want to like plug into relationships and become everything that you can be. When you use the scales on the fish metaphor, do you mean the scales that aren't fitting in or aren't functioning fall off? And so you would like to adapt to your surroundings so that you don't die? I guess that's the disparity between the natural selection, kind of Darwinian evolution, versus is there a larger picture that's trying to emerge through death? It's like how trees get trimmed so that that vitality can go through new branches. Like think about autumn that you're experiencing. That's actually my favorite time in Cape Town, and the same in California, man. I love it. The leaves and the trees are dropping off, but the tree's still alive. And that same vitality, that life force that works through all of us, is just honing its energy in different directions. There's like a richness in the air. I dig that. If death isn't the end of it, and this life is not the goal, like it's not about what we do here, just like it's not about being in the womb is the goal. The goal is to prepare yourself there for the next step. Then death takes on a different kind of hue. And the same thing with your bunny. Like maybe your bunny is now into the next level of its adventure, and the same life force that works through your bunny and that works through us is constantly evolving so that it becomes more and more vibrant and sophisticated. And some of those first fruits that blossom early, maybe they don't fit in with their surroundings, but they're the sign of things to come, like was the case in Jesus' life. And have you looked into many near-death experiences and stuff? Because if that is the kind of thing that awaits us, then I would imagine something similar kind of awaits the animals. And that's been hugely encouraging for me. But my heart's with you, man. I'm sorry you had to go through that. And just this life in general is not easy, but at least we can bounce ideas. And we got each other and we got community and we've got truth seeking. And I think those things are eternal. Peace, bro.